right, this is episode 80 of the Sick Ghouls, started by Luke and Cade and Otis too.
What?
Oh, I tried to do a joke. You didn't get it? Otis too.
I didn't get it. What was it?
It was the Instagram stuff. Fuck you. You're a scumbag. Otis too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Otis too. I'll tell you something, folks. I should be locked up. I'm a sick man. I should be put in the slammer with the other goals.
You're a sicko.
AEW sickos?
Yeah. Well, I hate football officially. I don't think a season can go worse than it is for me right now.
That's exactly what I wanted to open with too. The commies, they were down. We were recording this on Monday.
Yeah.
Last night was a brutal loss for the Washington Commanders. They're just about done for the season now.
They are done. They play the Lions next week.
Yeah, that's tough. And then after that, don't they go and play overseas?
Yeah, I guess the Dolphins.
Tua versus Mariota, the pride of Hawaii. Playing.
Yeah, so it's football's done. What else is there? Something else happened. Yeah, it's funny how my two quarterbacks I like that played this season are both Christian guys who injured their non-throwing arms.
Yeah,
Isn't
Wentz,
that crazy?
We haven't discussed Wentz yet either. Wentz done for the year is a tough one.
Yeah, he's done for his career. I think it's over. But the thing is like you would think these coaches would have a little bit of loyalty because Reed put him in that game with no starters.
Yeah, we were talking about that at the time. How that game, he did get a job. He came in.
Yeah, but then.
He's one of the top 64 quarterbacks in the world.
Yeah.
But
brother, that bell's got a ring.
I think it's the end, brother.
Yeah.
But who knows? Flacco's still around. But Flacco won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Cool Joe.
If Wentz didn't have the broken back following the torn ACL, that's hard to come back from, man. I don't know how anybody could physically do that.
He was playing on a fucking torn rotator cuff for 3 games, I think.
Wow.
Insane.
He probably wanted to make it through that Eagle game. He couldn't have. If he missed that, he would have been mad the rest of his life.
I know.
Just to go out there and play like that, dear Lord, Oh wow, Charlie, Carson. Yeah, that's sick. That's the Packers had a brutal loss yesterday too. Aaron won, but I don't know what's going to happen. It all seems to be fixing up again for these Eagles in the NFC. Traded for Jair Alexander.
Yeah, who else? They got the guy from the Dolphins too.
God, it's like fucking the Eagles trading for one year. The players you used to root for is like the worst guy fucking your girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. Like Jair Alexander, I only care about him because y'all fucking him now. I didn't care about him before, bro.
It's just ridiculous. I think everything just goes right for the Eagles. Everything just goes right for them.
Don't it? The fans won't tell you that.
A car can crash in Sri Lanka tonight, and it'll somehow benefit with the Eagles.
Don't talk about Andy Reid's kid like that. Man, maybe a lifetime spent in Philadelphia is what made him decide to start using in the first place.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him.
God bless him. Andy Reid, he's going to pass Shula's record one day instead of Belichick, and I bet that eats Belichick alive for most wins.
Really?
Reid would have to have another 5 or 6 years winning at the pace he is now, which if he wants that job, he can have it because he's still only, 71?
Yeah.
Belichick, he'll never sniff the NFL again. He's done.
Oh, he ruined his career with this. Is UNC? They're horrible, right?
They're not good. They're not good. But I don't know what the hell happened there. Not unless he can somehow stay there. I didn't think they'd be good this year. It's hard to get a program to be good in a year. But who would want to go there? What kids? Especially any kid they have who's good is probably going to be transferring out.
Who went? I know Trubisky went to UNC, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Who else?
Drake May.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So he must be pissed at that. Well, they weren't there together, but did you see Cardi B with the fucking Robert Kraft the other day up in the
No,
in the box?
I saw her doing the Stephon Diggs taunt when he scored a touchdown.
She was right next to him.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice. I didn't pay attention.
That's how they like to be in the shadows.
I just can't stand. I don't know how anyone could have. How can Stephon Diggs have why would you want to have a relationship with Cardi B? She's literally a disgusting whore.
She sexually assaulted men. She admitted to that.
She drugged them and assaulted them and robbed them.
And
that's fine.
To me, that's an unforgivable thing.
But then if you have an island of that doing that, you're considered a bad person.
Yeah. Listen, if I'm drugging and taking money from people, I want it to be right here in the U.S. of A. All right, that's what's important. I care about family values.
Jimmy had a great line. Do you know anything about the Archdiocese of Philadelphia?
I don't.
This comes a dumb question. There was a guy on the one of the Cardinals. His name was Cardinal Bevilacqua.
Oh.
And Jimmy one time was talking about Cardi B at some place we're at, and Jimmy goes, "I only believe in the one true Cardi B, Cardinal Bevilacqua."
Oh my god, that's hilarious. And then remember when he was stranded on that island? He was Cardinal, ran out of aqua, and he died of thirst.
He got canceled. He got arrested or something like that, in trouble because he was groping a young girl in the church.
Wow.
Surprisingly, it was a woman.
You should take his last name and make a comedy career out of it. You're just so happy that the guy is straight, you know?
Yeah.
That's
what would mine be?
Cade Cardamone.
No, you because you're Otis Timlin.
You would be
I was trying to think.
Daquan Bevilacqua.
I would think. I had to think of the dumb person I used to work with, and he's a fat black guy.
Well, you should make it
My name would be Royce Bevilacqua.
I like that. Or it should be Bevel Aqua.
Bevilacqua. It
should be BEVA Lacqua LOCKWA. Beva. Yo, this is my man. Give it up for Bevilacqua, bro. Yo, we gonna get him at the off-leash show tonight. Yo, bro, he going on right after Shane O'Connor.
Stand up confidential. Helium confidential. Here comes Bevilacqua.
Yo, white people, you know when you trying to run around on some shit.
You'd be good doing that. You could do it. What was that, a fruit fly?
A bug.
Oh,
what the hell it was.
I bring the locusts with me wherever I go. You know, it's like a biblical plague.
I didn't mark the door with sheep's blood. So
that's why. Dude, we got to go through one day all the most ridiculous religious stuff and when they were most recently believed, when it was most recently widely accepted.
Well, the one that's most unbelievable to me is, I say it's as a believer. But Jonah and the whale.
Yeah, where Jonah got swallowed up by a Philadelphia female comic and then spit back out and got a guest spot.
Upstairs above the Ethiopian restaurant.
God, couldn't you see there being a comic named Jonah and the Whale? Is his last name and the Whale?
Yeah. He'll bump us. Bump us. I was thinking about that.
Jonah Hill is both.
I was thinking about that. How brutal the grape room was when it was.
You loved it. That was your favorite room.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about it. I'm like, wow, actually, wasn't that good because it was good because it was close, and that was pretty much the room was good, but
the time where you weren't on stage was always very tough. Because
you couldn't stand anywhere.
You'd try to go upstairs, and there would be the townies would be upstairs. We would be back along that corner there. It'd be it'd be like you, me, Lakshmi, Charlie,
and
then Wellborn, all these guys,
yeah.
And then we wouldn't be able to talk, and it's well, here comes fucking insert hack here to go up, and then it's Jesus Christ.
I think Gretchen D should put us at 32. Well, thanks, Gretchen.
I had to put my friends up first. Well, thank you for telling us.
That was brutal. That's when we heard that. That's when the most racist thing I've ever heard said at me ever said. It's when Silas went on stage and said, Luke and Otis, I'm a progressive Democrat, but when I see these guys, I really want to call them the N-word. It's like, well, brother, you're shooting. That's right.
Wait. Let's hear the punchline first.
That was it.
Oh, thank you, Silas.
That was a little stiff.
If only there was something really bad that I could call yo.
Is that referencing my
your joke?
That's great.
Yeah, one day we got to go and do each other's bits.
I was thinking about I was thinking about that.
That'll be when Meg Getz books us on Ghosted. We'll do that. Yeah, that's we like Meg. We just saw Meg the other day. No. There's no way. But that's all right. I think it would be very funny if me and Lakshmi were on that. I think it would be hilarious if he came out in glasses and I came out and said no points in guessing where I'm from.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Arabia.
What Lakshmi going like? Italians are the only type of people who can make a meal for $20 like you can make it home for 45 cents.
And they use their hands and not their feet. That was a terrible Lakshmi. Otis, if I could give you my spot, I would do it. That was my favorite line, him saying that to you. He probably wouldn't have.
No, he shouldn't have either.
No.
That was the line Lakshmi advanced. I think Lakshmi advanced it funniest and I didn't. I think I was sulking, which is, cringy to do.
No, you can sulk. You have some sulk. Oh, I mean, we all sulk, so it's
I
not.
was sulking. And Lakshmi saw me sulking and goes, Luke, if I could give my spot to you, I would. And I thought, what if I just went up to Lakshmi? I go, Lakshmi, I just talked to management. You can give me your spot if you wanted to. And Lakshmi go,
Look, I cannot do
I
this.
can't do it.
I said it sounds like there's a negative connotation to it, but I like if you're sulking, because then your inner me comes out. Then you really are like, you're gonna say what's what.
It's stressful. It is really stressful. It
What is
sucks more
sulking?
than it's funniest.
No.
But when you advance to the semis and you're like, you're on the cusp. You're on the cusp of going to the finals. It means nothing, but it means something. It's like, okay, it's you're going to a finals of a competition.
Yeah,
So
I guess you're right.
So it sucks not even to get to that point.
Yeah.
I can't imagine getting like second place. Getting second place.
I could imagine getting second place would be the only time I would really be angry at it. Because even when I was in it, I didn't care that much. But it's just, or I was more happy just that everybody was out. You know how I am about the hang. I just care about the hang. But it is like, if I finished second, I would probably be really angry, unless it was to like somebody who was good. If I finished second and like fucking Steve Kane was first, I certainly wouldn't like. How could you be mad over that? Because he's a really funny guy and an artist and everything. But
that'll never happen though.
What, a Steve and Otis 1 and 2?
No, it would never happen.
Put Hassam Tor as third. That'd be good. And maybe Batakash as the honorable man. I'd love for that to happen one year where there's a bunch of anti-heroes in there by mistake.
Obviously, if that was like, if it was between me and McMag or me and Dunbar, me and you, and you get first, second, like I'd be like, I wish I got first, but I'm happy that they got it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
The thing is, that won't ever happen. No.
I guess not. There's a lot of stuff you gotta. I guess you just have to write an act that you think will be palatable there. But the thing about that is, if you do
That's not fun.
If you do that and it doesn't work,
that's anti-comedy.
Well, that'd be the time where you wouldn't go through it all, because then you'd try to pander and it doesn't work. The only thing that makes comedy really, really work to me is authenticity, and we live in a time now where
that's why we hate stand-up comedy now.
Yeah, you can't be your most authentic self, and you can say, well, you're racist. That's why you can't just go up there and be racist. It's like, no, but when you're writing stuff and you're not like, when you're writing something, you're like, oh man, that's funny and it's well written and it's something that's intuitive, but I don't think the other, people are going to misinterpret it. It's like you're neutering yourself.
I think people don't understand how the reason why racist stuff is funny.
Yeah, it's because it's true. No, but no, stereotypes. Do you think they just persist over generations because they're not true? It's like, it's insane. So it's like, we could acknowledge that there are these things that it's like, you're laughing at cultural differences. You're not saying anybody's better than anybody else.
I think it's funny because it's funny to hate stuff. It's funny to be racist, to hate something just based off of race and stuff. That is also funny.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's hilarious. It's stupid, but it's very funny.
Well, I just like,
when we went to that bar and there was a guy. Remember we were talking about the one movie with
Moneyball,
and you said the one guy was gay, and the guy goes, "That guy was gay." There goes that fucking movie, and that guy's not going to watch that movie anymore because the guy's gay, even though it was the wrong movie.
Oh my God, yeah, it was the wrong Billy Bean. It was the right movie. There were two baseball players named Billy Bean. One would try to figure out ways where he could.
Billy Dean is not my lover.
Yeah. One would try to circumvent the salary cap with a series of crazy moves, and one would put cock in his ass.
The craziest move of all.
Yeah. Oh man, but could he play first base? Yeah, it's hilarious.
Has there been any out gay baseball players?
No, I don't think, other than him. I don't think he was even out while he played.
But there was two Billy Deans that played baseball.
Two Billy Beans.
Beans.
Yeah.
One played and one was a manager or something?
No, they both played.
Okay.
The one from the movie was like, and it's in the movie it's like he was a prodigy and he got hurt and he couldn't cut the mustard. He's like insert one of our friends in comedy. Everybody thought that he's a real you have the time? It would be like if it's like everybody thought this person was really good and then they kind of flamed out. So it'd be like if fucking got off Ozempic and started teaching a comedy class or something.
Far off from doing that.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. That's what's become of that person.
Plummeted.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, there's a level of sadness when you see somebody who clearly lacks respect for themselves, and it's like they take it out. Like coming like tough family life and taking it out on themselves and everything.
don't know why I did a Rob Van Dam pose when you said that. I don't know
Oh no, dude, you're doing well. You're a good guy.
No, I just wanted to do a Rob Van Dam pose.
No. All right.
Apologies.
This is the Rob Van Dam.
Hey Vince.
This is gay Sabu pointing at a guy's asshole.
This is gay Sabu now. Yeah, it's ridiculous how it's so.
There's going to be a class act. I got to get on Kratom, man, because there's somebody who's going to get sued over that one day. And my
I would literally trust crack from a drug dealer than I would trust Kratom from a gas station.
well, you think about it like this: a drug dealer, especially if they see you as a real customer, is like, it's not in their best interest for you to die.
No.
Because you're buying from them.
Who's making Kratom? Is that just like?
No, I mean it's the companies, right? The big.
Yeah, what kind of companies they just make Kratom?
I guess so, man. I guess it's probably the same, like the dispensaries and stuff.
Wow, what is like? It's like synthetic heroin.
Yeah, I mean, I've never done it. I would never do it. I'd have to be really down bad to do Kratom, man. That's I couldn't imagine it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not for me. Could you imagine going into a gas station to like an Indian guy and saying,
One
Give me
Kratom, please.
if I could give you this Kratom, I would. We can come back. Should we leave that in? I don't know where we should censor from there, but this is the latest. We're Barclayed. We're back. Yeah, we were talking about Kratom. It's insane. Neither of us have ever done. If you've ever done Kratom, write into the Sick Ghouls and talk to us about it, brother, because we want to talk about Kratom and the motivations that go into it. Sabu, the wrestler, doing it. It's like, man, he needed to do that to get out there for a match at 60 years. Like, he shouldn't have. It was really irresponsible to book him on that shit anyway.
Well, it was
Jelly Nutella.
Jelly Nutella doing that. Did I tell you I met the guy who owns GCW?
Wow.
I know it's a big.
Ooh, wow.
I know it's a big deal. The guy's name is Brett Lauderdale. He was a referee for CTW shows. And I'm going to some like ECW reunion show at Marco like 3-4 years ago. And we leave, and he's handing out flyers for it. I go, "Oh, you're Brett Lauderdale. You're the CCW referee." He's like, "Yeah, I used to love CCW." He goes, "Nah, man, fuck CCW. It's all about GCW now." And it's like, you're both fucking stupid. Yeah. You guys are both stupid.
Hey, let me tell this. Were you a kid or like a young adult?
It was 4 years ago.
Let me tell this guy who could potentially be a fan of my brand for another 40 to 50 years. No, fuck the thing I did you like. Fucking assholes,
you're
dude.
You're not even a wrestler. You're like you're the deathmatch company referee.
Dude, as much as we bitch about the people in comedy who have no act but like to act like they know who's funny and who isn't, imagine how bad that must be in wrestling.
Oh, it's probably horrible.
Could you imagine?
The Young Bucks. We think the Helium Haunted House videos are bad. Fucking.
Could you imagine you go to the Young Bucks haunted house and it's Chris Canyon dead on the ground? Do you remember that? We watched that Dark Side of the Ring together, I think, or we talked about it at least.
Talked about it.
We gotta rewatch some Dark Sides together soon. You, me, and Marco.
That'd be great.
They're talking about there was this wrestler Chris Canyon. He committed suicide, right?
Yeah.
Trigger warning. But he was like the first one of the, well, not the first, because being wrestling, you're going to tell me Gorgeous George never licked anybody's balls. You're insane. But Chris Canyon, he was like, in the modern era, he was one of the guys who went to Vince and said, "I'm gay.
I'm gay. Let's do something with it."
And Vince said no, and then had him come out as Boy George to get murdered by the Undertaker later.
Undertaker fucking destroyed him in the head with a chair.
What he did to Maven looked like nothing.
They asked Taker about it on an interview. He goes, I didn't care if he was gay. It's like, yes, the fuck you did.
While he was wearing his thin blue line shirt.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Undertaker.
I'll tell you, I think there are levels to like those fucking dude bro guys where it's like if you wear the thin blue line, it's one thing, but if you wear the skin tight shirt where you could see your nipple with the thin blue line right here, that is insane.
Yeah.
I think we talked. You don't like those shirts. I do like the quarter, either the pocket with the small logo in the back and then the back logo.
I don't like. Even though I'm wearing one right now. Yeah, even though I'm wearing one right now. But I like a nice design on the front or just a pocket. I don't like it on the back. But I don't have like a straight back. I have like my upper back stuff is like I'm disproportionate. So if I had a straight back, I wouldn't mind it.
Yo, this bull asymmetrical.
I'm asymmetrical.
Bro, but we accept it, bro. We accept it.
But yeah, it was like, yeah, I didn't even know he was gay. It's like, no, come on. You're like you and Bradshaw, the biggest assholes in the locker room. You knew he was gay.
Oh, my
and you
God.
sipped him for it.
Another thing I think about with comedy when it pisses you off and everything, I haven't really been getting pissed off by comedy much lately, but it's one thing I always think about is how do you think like Bryan Danielson felt in like 2009, where it's like, oh, here's another WrestleMania match for Michelle McCool, or even it must be even worse now if you're like a really good guy who's unsigned because the women are gonna get like think about how many guys that are like 38 that Tiffany Stratton just pisses the hell out of.
Yeah, I mean, WrestleMania. I would say like it probably pissed people off. WrestleMania 35 that Becky it was the women's main event, but it's like
at least she was doing it.
Nothing else could have been the main event for that show besides that.
No.
And honestly, it should have just been. I mean, not honestly. Everybody knows it should have been just Becky and Ronda.
Yeah. Well, Becky's the one you could get the least upset about with that because she came from nothing, was doing it 15 years.
Charlotte was completely shoehorned in that.
And Ronda even, but like you gotta understand.
Yeah,
like,
Ronda was the biggest star. Like she's
but that's why Charlotte got in. She had the name value, and she had that. They wanted to have. They probably didn't trust Becky yet as a full-on person. The person who really got fucked was Asuka, because then she didn't get her match. You remember that?
Who was she supposed to face?
Charlotte, and then she lost right before.
Oh, that's right. That was horrible. That was horrible. Yeah.
Asuka
she
really
lost. She lost to Charlotte the year before that too.
Yeah, I was at both of those. They were that Charlotte and Asuka match was really good. At that was the match of the night probably at 34 outside of the Ronda tag team.
Yeah, I would agree.
A lot of that show fell flat though.
Nakamura Styles was bad.
Brutal. Even there, like people were like,
even there it sucked.
People were like. Because you like, I'm trying to think of the like, you know how we are watching NXT. It's like if we heard that Dragunov was good and we checked it out.
Yeah.
But it's like people are like, all I heard about was like Shinsuke Nakamura and how good he was. That sucked. And then they turn him heel at the end and he doesn't fucking win.
I know.
Why haven't won the Rumble?
The opening match was good too. The Miz, Balor, and Seth. Even though
it was awesome.
They tried to make Balor a faggot.
What'd they do?
They gave him the pride shirt.
Oh, I think he did that on his own.
He's not even gay.
He's
dating Kathy Kelly.
Dude, Finn Balor fucks. I mean, it's the abs. It's got to be the abs. Somebody had a great line to me once. They were like, it wasn't even a comment. They were like, like the diversity in his diet is like what spice he puts on celery before he eats. Because that guy is like, I've never seen anybody with abs like that.
Yeah, he has like no body fat at all, which is insane.
He must not drink. That's got to be it.
No way. Sheamus drinks.
Oh, it's a shameful thing. Lobster head.
Sheamus. I watched that fucking Big Show Sheamus match at Hell in a Cell 2012 or 13. I don't know which one it was. It was I couldn't believe how good of a match that was.
Was that then that was before the chairs match?
It was before, yeah.
We've talked about this.
The year after was horrible when they had the giant chair come out. It was horrible.
We'll get it going. We'll watch that. Yeah. We should mention we're in a different studio. We're in a different room of the house. This is going to be our new studio. We're going to get some.
Pictures.
We got to get. I have some ideas for that. We got to get a Sick Ghouls flag.
Yeah, I agree.
We could make one of those for like $15. You could get it printed.
We should probably put it on that over that side and just flip it. But
we're gonna have the portraits that Jimmy drew of you up. We're gonna have.
I have no idea where those are at.
Really?
I have no idea where those are at.
Did you get rid of them? Oh, then they're here.
They have to be.
We'll get those up. We'll get the what else are we gonna have? Find a spot for.
I want to get a producer. I'm not paying for a producer, but I would love to get one.
Oh, what, a producer to what? Just do the editing?
To laugh in the background of our clip to make it.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good to have.
There's like 5 podcasts with that on it, though.
Or we could get Neil to criticize us.
Hey, Dan.
I like Neil, but come on now.
Guy complained about a comic. I don't know if I should censor this or not.
Let's hear it. Complain.
Nothing bad. I never asked to be a part of any comics close friend stories. Okay? And the ones I am on board, I even have a close friends list. I'll tell you my close friends right now. Let me just pull it up real quick. I think I have 26 people on my close friends list.
I want to hear it.
All right, let me see.
Colin Coward. Jerry Sandusky.
Wait, how do I see my close friend? Mac, my roommate, Okay, there's too many. Okay, there's a lot of other people I should not be on my. I gotta add on my close friends list.
Who's on it? Who's on it? Let's hear it. Who's on it? Who's on it that we'd know, that the viewers would know?
All right, it's Mac, Stanley, Jim Kelly, Dan DePrio, Phil Pitts, both of his accounts, Tay, Mike Steve, Tom Connors, my father, Doss, Combs, Charlie, all my roommates from college, Dolan, Wellborn, Dunbar, Jake, the Humes, Marco, and you.
No Campbell.
Is Charlie on here, not Campbell?
Oh wow, Charlie!
Is Charlie on here, not Campbell?
Hey,
oh, he is. Yeah.
Maybe you couldn't handle it, buddy.
Well, I'm adding my close friends list now.
Well, yes, and the other now that we're getting into this new place, this new room, we're gonna have guests again.
Yes.
Campbell Gibson will be the first one.
Yes.
And he will be magnificent.
This will be the most anticipated comedy guest of all time.
Oh my God! Hey,
but again, as I was saying, I was not with close friends. I don't. These comics that put me on their close friends list, I'm like, why the hell am I on here? And listen, I'm a friend.
Is it mine?
No. It's there's cats fighting outside.
Oh my God.
Mike.
Did you ever wake to the sound of street cats making love? You'd think.
No, they're fighting. They don't like each other out there. But Beavers, it puts me on his close friends list, and I see a picture of him like nude. I don't see his penis, but I see him like nude, and it's like, why am I on this like close friend? We're not that close.
Yo, bro, I'll be trying to look inward
like
at you,
he puts
bro.
Like a naked photo shoot of him. Like I don't want to say anything to him.
The one of him in the kitchen.
Yeah,
I saw that too, man. That was He's got a great physique.
He's in great shape. He's like
phenomenal shape.
He's
phenomenal
like Finn Balor, but less gay or more gay. But beside the point. Why am I? I don't want to see your. And I saw him in his Captain Underpants. Like, what do you want? What are you doing dressed up like Captain? Nigga, what you doing dressed up like Captain Underpants? Like that's insane.
Yo, that's another dubious decision. I mean, there are some people who are just exhibitionists. They like to show themselves off. They like to be out there.
I don't like to see it.
Oh, that leads me. I called you about this the other night. I was pissed about this.
Oh, please.
I was propositioned by a couple. The chick, hot, with a Manny Muskets looking motherfucker, and they wanted me to, like, they just came up to me, a stranger. They saw me perform at a mic. They were in the front row, which it's hilarious. The guy at the beginning was like, "There's something you're gonna notice. Please don't mention it until the end." Meaning them, because there was a couple that was really out of place. But the room was kind of dead that night, so I went up and mentioned it immediately. Like, I was looking at him like, what am I going to know?
Please don't mention what? The fact that they're a couple or the fact that they're mixed race?
I think don't go in on them for being a mixed race couple, which I celebrate that.
It's a joke, though. What the fuck?
I don't know, but I'll tell you it wasn't a joke. They came up to me because she was interacting with me I walked up and she goes, "Oh, you look like you're funny." She said that out loud to and then I looked and I'm like, "Oh my God."
I was told the same thing by a group of young black kids at a party one time.
Yo, you look funny, bro.
Oh, bro, oh man, you even look funny. It's like, oh, thank you. I guess I don't know. They didn't.
Okay, could you imagine? But yeah, they came up to me outside. I was talking to somebody too, and they were like, she came up to me and she was like, "You're like," this isn't me sucking myself off. She's like, "You're like really hot." I said, "Thank you." And she goes,
"You ever notice how anytime a woman says does that, like says you're hot or something like that,
nefarious intentions.
There's always a ginormous asterisk there. Something bad's gonna happen."
Yeah. And she was like, and I said, "Oh, thanks." And she goes, "No, I mean like you're like really hot." She went like that, and I looked over, and the guy was like, I'm like, I can't do this to Manny. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to say I wasn't going to get my ass kicked by some guy, but I wanted to be like, yeah, if you tell him to fuck off, fine. But I'm not. But then she's like, "So do you want to like hang out?" And I'm like, my friends are here. She's like, "What?" like what a nice person you are. Could you imagine? Like, if I went up to somebody and did that, if I went up to them and suggested that, I would be the biggest asshole. I'd be banned from the bar, and I'd probably get slapped in the face, and I'd deserve it. But it's like, Jesus Christ, dude. But she was really good looking.
Wait, what did she look like? Was she blonde?
Yeah, probably about 30. Which
Blue
usually
eyes?
that's, yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Some nice cans.
Okay.
But they were out in like fucking 40-degree weather, which
she
is
want
a
you
bad
to have
sign.
sex with her and him at the same time.
I think she wanted to be plugged from both ends. I don't think there was homosexual activity implied, but I'll tell you what, I'm not fucking while some other guy there is fucking too.
No, that's pretty bad to do that. That's pretty bad.
The Key and Peele sketch about the guy synchronizing the fucking things, and then it turns out that's a brilliant thing.
Yeah.
But then it turns out at the end they're just like playing paddleball or whatever the fuck they're doing. But it's like I could not imagine making eye contact with some dude while we're just taking it to some woman's delicates. That is just I'm not fucking. Or when there's
women are fucking disgusting, man. They're so depraved. They're such disgusting people, and they act like they're little delicate flowers. They are horrendous. They're goblins.
Could you imagine you're fucking some woman in the ass, and then some other guy's fucking her, and there's like a thin layer of skin in there, and it's like there is no way you couldn't feel. It would be like rubbing two fingers together through a plastic bag. Like there is no way in hell. And it's like, could you imagine you're fucking some woman? And then some guy's fucking her in the mouth, and it's like, all right, let's switch. It's like I don't want to put my dick where your fucking dick just was.
Yeah, that's like a weird like I was like I lost my train of thought about what I was. Do you need sex that bad? Do you need sex that bad to have it while another guy was having it?
I think guys like that. Listen, these guys who like to see women fucked by more than one guy at once. There's a degradation thing. It's like, wow, let's see this person really be in pain. But yeah, it's people want to see women degraded if they like that. There's a lot of things. It's like
Let me see her take more than she can handle. Let me see her in pain.
Yeah.
and it's like, how about I just make her in pain by my emotional unavailability?
Why just see her get hit by a car at that point?
Yeah, my big cock.
Like I was
second. Yeah.
I was prepositioned on Tinder by some woman who said she wanted me to have sex with her in front of her girlfriend.
Oh no, I would do that.
No, you wouldn't. Now you saw the shade with this woman.
Oh no, yeah. No.
Armpit hair out the wazoo.
That's a deal breaker to me, even if she's got and a lot of really like the thin women. I'll tell you who I always.
She was not thin.
Oh.
She was not thin.
My goodness.
Who says that? Who says we do not? Oh, Mike Tomlin. She was not thin. We do not care.
Oh my God. Some of these women, I see them and I think about like what their belly buttons must be like. You know what I mean? Just Fish has this song called "Written on the Walls of the Cave," and I think like, wow, there's somebody begging for help, trying to get out of there.
Yeah, I was telling Tom about it on the show. I think he wanted me to go through with it just for he's a sick fucking person.
Luke, Lukey, why didn't you do it?
He goes, her name was Lynx, I think, on Tinder.
Lynch?
Lynx.
Lynx.
If it was Lynch, I would have hit it up. But Lynx.
Lynx.
Tom was like, "Whoa, how's what's her face? How's Skunk doing on Tinder?" But it's like, listen, it's like, how could I be a lady? All right, Luck, be a lady. Be a lady and be like, just talk to me. Don't ask me to have sex with you in front of your girlfriend as an opening line.
Wine me, dine me.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
We got to have, when Wellmorn's back visiting again, we got to get the two of them in here together.
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah, Tommy is a good man.
Oh, he's a phenomenal man. Phenomenal man.
But yeah, these women, I was like, I walked away and then went back to Campbell and I just said, I was propositioned. And he said something like, ooh, 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 ooh. The dick.
Remember the outside of Ray's Happy Birthday bar, that woman kept slapping your ass the one time?
My ass?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, listen, folks. Women love Otis Timlin because he's a puzzle for them to try to figure out. Well, guess what, ladies? You've got to be a real sharp tack to figure out what's going on with OT, okay?
It's a puzzle they try to figure. That's very funny.
Ooh, try to figure out my motivations.
I'll give you $20. Figurative, this imaginary $20. We could remember we were talking about a certain female comic, and this woman that was slapping my ass said, "Oh, she's beautiful," and I was dying laughing. Yeah. Do you remember which one?
Oh my God, yeah, I was I know exactly who it is. Who's a personal friend of Chris Nolan's.
Yes,
so that's
yes.
really important. It's a shame. We got to guilt him into listening to this. So
yes, we do.
Yeah. Oh, terrific. What was it you said about evil? You know those memes where it's like, evil Otis Timlin says, "I love all comedy."
Well, we were talking about the game and the Bills and Chiefs game, and Chris was saying, he goes, I just wish this was over so I can watch. I just wish this was over so I could see Trump on 60 Minutes, and he put a little JK underneath that.
Yeah.
And I said, "Evil MAGA, USA sends more 80 million more dollars to Israel. Evil MAGA Chris Dolan, terrific." I can't imagine Chris being right wing. Life can't be that good.
He's like Cornette, different guys, but it's like.
Yeah.
God, what I'd give to have Jim Cornette. I'll tell you what, the guy on that show, on Cornette show, I know here comes some wrestling talk for all you wrestling fans out there. Cornette is like, Brian Last fucking brags about how many listeners that show gets, which I guess if we had that audience, I would too, but excuse me.
Both their podcasts are the most listened to wrestling podcasts. They're 1 and 2.
No, they aren't. Really?
Yeah.
More than like Talk is Jericho and everything?
Yeah.
Where are the charts for that? I had no idea.
I think it's like iTunes and Spotify, right?
Wow. Good for them. I mean, they deserve it. They put out the best product.
They do.
I really think that show is the most similar show out there to ours. I really like. I think that we're the Cornette and Last of the comedy world. But we're both Cornettes. Neither of us is a We love Brian Last, but it's like he doesn't do anything.
When it gets close to nut cutting time and Zach Travers out there taking off his fucking clothes and shit. It's ruining the goddamn business.
Well, because I agree with getting like, now this isn't another shot at the naked show, but if you get naked on stage and you didn't plan to get naked, it's like, where do you go from there? Like, we know a guy who would take off his clothes when his set wasn't going well. We saw it 3 or 4 times. And it's like, after that, how many times can you get naked in front of somebody? Like, you can only be naked.
Listen, I don't think it's right, but I can excuse it on a paid show. But if you're doing it at an open mic, just stop.
How can you excuse getting naked at all?
I don't. But the fact that it's at an open mic for free, that's pathetic.
Yeah, he did that at Bar 13 on the small stage, on like when they used to have it during COVID on the pole.
Yeah, that just shows you're not funny. Sorry.
I mean, listen.
Sorry, brother.
Yeah. That's not something I'd ever do, man. I was thinking about this today too, because there's always that like push and pull between like being absurd, but you have to have that little bit of relatability in it. And it's like, if I just mined my life for material, I would have hours of it, but it's like, that's just not what I think is funny. I don't think every occurrence in my life deserves to have it told on stage. And especially people do that with like their families and stuff, and they'll just be saying the worst things about their families.
I do that all the time.
I think you don't on stage.
Yeah, I do.
Not to the level some of these guys do, man.
I think I do.
Some of these guys are up there talking about their fucking wives and everything and their kids. That's bad.
With certain comics, I don't do it to that extent, correct? But I do talk. I do mind a lot of stuff about my experience. I get I have like 15 minutes on my grandfather.
That's different. That's a generational type thing. Now, but it is good. Like, that's an example of somebody doing
I don't try
it well.
and talk. I don't try and put myself over on them. I don't try and demean them.
But there's also the unique aspect that it's like, oh, a black guy raised by a white family, but how does the white grandfather take to it? Because you're not his kid. You know what I mean? There's like an added level of...
I guess so.
Like, that's a unique story more than it's... People are just like, yeah, my sister's a fucking whore. She got pregnant and got an abortion. My wife, I fucked her in the ass. I was trying to convince my wife to get fucked in the ass, and then... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit...
Good. Because I was thinking about other stuff to talk about my dad. I was thinking about like my first like therapy sessions. They were pretty. You would like this. So I was living with my father and his wife, my stepmom. We have a phenomenal relationship now, but it was the worst. It was horrible. It was horrible. That's to begin living with her was horrible. Horrible relationship. And I was like, we got into an argument. And my stepmother is the type of person where if you get into an argument with her and you disagree with her, you get sent to therapy because how could you not? And I remember I was telling my dad before the therapist came in, I was like, you don't think you don't think that like I have any mental issues, do you? You're not sending me here because you think I'm mentally like I have mental issues. He goes, oh no. And as soon as the therapist comes in and he goes, all right, what brings you guys in for therapy? And my dad goes, he's been arguing with my wife, and we think he's got some mental issues or something.
Was he saying that to troll you?
No, I think he was serious. It was so awkward, but like I was just like, I took like they gave me some like 100-question assessment, and that's when they found out I had like narcissism or something like that. And then I was
Well, there's your act, brother. You could make that your whole act. I've been told I'm a narcissist.
I am. My mom calls. My mom uses that fucking test against me every day.
You know she really thinks it too if she's using it from your dad and your stepmom.
But I remember, like, he wanted me to ask her to come to therapy with us, which I did not want to. I didn't want to do that at all.
Well, it's important to put that kind of burden on a teenager.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So I asked her, and she said no. And I tell him that. He goes, okay, well, I mean, George, could you ask her? And then my dad asked her. She says no. And the therapist goes, okay, well, give me her email. I'll email her and ask her to come. He emails her. She says no. And the therapist, the next session, goes, well, Luke, you asked her. George, you asked her. And I even asked her, and she said no. I'm starting to think that Luke isn't really the problem in this family. He's been trying, and I was like, and for like 7 years I was living there. I was like, oh, not 7 years, probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. I was like, oh, thank God, because I was like so stressed. Because like, you know, I've been dealing with these, like my dad and my stepmom, always on my back and stuff. It's finally good to have like a clinical, licensed therapist take my side. And I'm like, he agrees with me. Yes. Never went back to therapy after that.
That's very nice.
Never went back to therapy.
That's a good story. You can make a bit of that.
No, it's not good. They didn't work on their problems. I was like,
oh yeah.
He took my side and we stopped paying.
But I bet you never challenged your stepmother again. You said it's not worth it.
We got in a huge fight. This is when I was an Eagles fan. The week before the Falcons-Eagles wild card game.
I remember that.
And we got in a huge fucking fight. And I was like, then the Eagles beat the Falcons, and I was like, dear God, please let these Eagles win, because my stepmom was a huge Patriots fan. And I was like, just let them win. I need this. Just let the Eagles win. I need this to fight my stepmom. And they won. I was so happy. I forgot about that side of that Eagles Super Bowl, because it was like my stepmom was a huge Brady. That's why I hated Brady for a while, because I hated my stepmom.
I'll tell you something. Years have gone by now. We're at this is going to be 8 years since that this spring, and I'm going to tell her this February. I'll tell you, I can't think of 5 days in my life that were worse than that day. One of the worst days I've ever had. Nothing will ever. I don't know what could top it. It was just one of the worst days of my life when Brandon Graham stripped him and he fucking. It was just everything I hate. Yeah. And I thought, like, I moved to Philly, and within 6 months these pussies win a Super Bowl. It pissed me. I hated the Eagles. I've hated them since like 2002.
Well, they were back then though. They were better than they are now.
The fans.
No,
you were just in with them. Because before that they were like, nothing good ever happens to us. We always So
it's worse now. I think it is worse.
Well, it is worse.
Same mentality.
Well, it's worse now because they have something to brag about. That I wasn't just mad because of that. It's because something like that never goes away. Once they win, they've won.
Yeah, but then you got to think about like this. None of this shit really matters, but it does in a way because
it matters to me.
They have something to talk about. It's almost like they think they're better than you because the team won.
Yeah, and I just didn't want it for the players. I wanted them all to be sad. I wanted them to be hurt. I wanted them to be. It bothered me. I was happy. This was before I knew you, but Wentz, I was glad that they won. The only good thing I could find, because he was still the guy around here. Everybody loved Wentz.
Yeah.
And I was just really happy. I'm like, he's never going to recover from this, and he hasn't.
No.
He'll think about that the rest of his life.
No, it's horrible.
You don't think I have any mental issues, do you?
But But the thing with that is like, they all loved Wentz, and then Jalen Hurts throws one touchdown pass against the Packers, and then they're off Wentz completely.
Well, they were on Foles too. They were off, like, picking Foles over Wentz turned a lot, or like picking Wentz over Foles turned a lot of people against Wentz.
Yeah, but they're fickle. No fan base deserves more or less success. Deserves less success than the Eagles.
Yeah,
because they're all retarded people. They're all stupid, uneducated fucking losers.
I mean, I'll tell you, I'm not an Eagles fan by any stretch. I hate them. I really root for their downfall. And they're good this year. I mean, things are lining up for them again.
They're going to win. They're going to win the entire thing.
I've really been savoring this Penn State season because I hate Penn State even more, I would say. I would have if the Eagles didn't win already, I would probably hate them more just because it's the NFL and it's bigger. But these Penn State people are and just to see them win 3 in a row against cupcake opponents, coming in as a preseason number 2, and now they've lost 5 in a row. Their fucking coach got fired. They still play a couple tough games. They might not even make a bowl game, and I just love it. I just love it.
What conference are they in?
Big Ten.
What conference is the University of Miami in?
ACC.
Okay.
Miami lost a bad one this week too. College football, it's weird this year.
That's my team, but I don't watch any games.
The Hurricanes?
Yeah.
Oh, I see you, bro. I fuck with that, bro.
Marco's been really happy. He's a big Dodgers fan.
Marco's a big Dodgers fan?
Yeah.
Did he watch any of the games, or was he gaming with you during them?
He's doing both. I watched Game 7 with him.
I mean, if my team's in a Game 7, I got to be focused on it.
He watches all the games. He's not a fake fan.
All right, we'll see. Does he listen to this show?
Yeah.
Marco?
I don't think you're really a fan.
He is really a fan. I'll give him. He is really a fan.
I think you think Shibata was pitching for them in that game, okay? Hiroshi Tanahashi.
No, Marco, I like you. I think.
Are you a Reds fan?
Not actually, no.
What fan? I mean, do you have?
I grew up a Yankees fan, but I just haven't. I watch it kind of. I don't have a rooting interest at this point.
Yeah, I don't really care about it. But I watched Game 7. It was pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it. I'll review. I was at Billy Strings over the weekend in Baltimore for Halloween. He played there last year too. Tremendous show, but it was during the World Series game, so I couldn't watch it. I was pretty pissed. I wished it could have been last night during that fucking snoozer of a football game, but they probably knew that you didn't want to put it up against the NFL.
Right.
But it would have made more sense to have it be tomorrow night, or last night rather.
Well, I guess because Baltimore's near D.C., so maybe that's why they want to do it on Sunday night.
No, they just wouldn't want that to go up against a Sunday night football game.
Yeah.
Any Sunday night football game will crush the World Series in the ratings.
Oh, you mean the World Series? I thought you meant the Billy Strings show.
No. Billy was Friday, Saturday. That was perfect.
Yeah, I was rooting for the Blue Jays. I loved seeing the Dominicans going nuts.
For Vlad Jr.?
Yeah, I like seeing,
He's one of the most exciting players there is.
Yeah, I was rooting for him. I had the 2 Blue Jays shirts.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
My brief period as a Blue Jays fan. But I like seeing, Pedro Martinez. Vladdy Jr. is daddy now. Vladdy Jr. I love saying that.
Folks, Vladdy Jr. is daddy now.
The daddy now, folks.
Wow, look at Vlad Jr.
Would you want to pick a team? I guess you could stick with the Yankees, I guess.
Well, let's pick one next year and we'll get into them.
Yeah?
The Sick Ghouls, we'll get into a team. You want to like the Reds? They have Ellie De La Cruz.
No, I don't know who's going to pick, though. I thought I was thinking for you to pick a team.
Oh. Well, you should pick the same one. Solidarity. None of the teams the Rockies wear purple. They're the worst fucking team in the
horrible.
league.
Orioles suck. I remember a couple of years ago I picked the Padres. I was going to say maybe the Padres. They suck, I think, right? Then 2 years ago I picked the Blue Jays. I was rooting for them in the series. They lost. Maybe I'll stick with them. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I don't think. Just knowing you, I don't think baseball fandom is in your future.
No.
No, you got to watch it. You got to watch it every day to really like it. Because part of the fun, it's like, well, they used 4 relief pitchers last night. So they're going to have some tough decisions to make.
There's just too many games.
That's true too. But part of it for me is the comfort of knowing it's on every night. Like,
did you see me getting into hockey?
I mean, it's my favorite sport.
Last time I watched, they lost. I saw the Wild win it. I thought they beat the Golden Knights, but they called it back for being offside. It just made no sense to me at all.
Yeah, I'll tell you, hockey is everybody I know really tries to get into it does, but it's hard to get into because it's fast paced. There's a lot of players. The best players will only play 22 minutes a game of the 60.
They have the best team logos.
Fantastic, and the jerseys are fantastic.
The Ottawa Senators are cool. I love the Wild.
Well, you can't ditch the Wild now.
No, of course not. I have the hood. I have the fucking
jersey
hoodie.
The Pens beat them last week. I was going to taunt you, but I didn't.
I didn't even watch.
I know. I figured. I just spilled on myself.
I wish I wish sports wouldn't affect my mood so much. I should. Sixers look pretty good.
You're a Sixers fan?
I think so.
No, I mean that's who I root for. You're right. Did you see Embiid got fined for doing the suck it?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, and then he or I don't know, maybe this was a meme account or something, but he made the big because when there's a blocking foul, the refs always go. And Embiid was like, "Well, find the ref for the lewd gesture he just did." Embiid, for a guy who didn't grow up in America, really understands like American humor and what makes people laugh. That's why he connected. Like he's on his way out now, but it's like for a while he was the most popular athlete in Philly.
Yeah, 100%. He was. Yeah.
And like the Sixers weren't the most popular team, but he was more popular than anyone.
Well, I watched them in 2019. That was great. And then I remember that the Sixers came back from like a 20-point deficit against the Celtics that year. Or something like that. Some random. I forget when it was.
I was watching. There's the highlight of Bellinelli hitting the deep shot that tied it in I believe a game 3 in 2018. I'll tell you what, the Sixers, man, they had their chances. They're never gonna win it now. Not in this era.
Oh, they beat Toronto. I always said it before.
Toronto, yeah, oh yeah. We mentioned this once on episode. So you are a Sixers fan because if you still think about that.
Yeah.
I think about that a lot.
I can't watch that shot ever. Every time I see a highlight, I get to click off of it.
It's an all-time great moment. It's
amazing. It's amazing.
Like that's the type of thing. If you were, especially because they went on to win. Like just Kawhi was at the top of the world then, and then it really cratered for him.
Oh my God, the Clippers are fucking hard. Seeing Chris Paul in a Clippers jersey, he looks so fucking horrible now.
Well, he was on the Clippers for a long. Yeah, but he is kind of heavy.
Is he on now?
Yeah, he's on the Clippers
he looks
again.
so washed now.
Yeah, he is washed. He's done. He's 40.
Yeah.
It's
that was a team. Keep asking that Budweiser, please.
Oh yeah.
That was the most popular team when I was in high school. I think, right?
Oh yeah.
Clippers with Blake and Chris Paul
Lob City.
and the racist fucking owner.
Donald Sterling, J.J. Redick on the team, DeAndre Jordan.
Matt something.
Barnes.
I was going to say
Matt Blank. The born-again Muslim.
we saw Matt Blank last week.
Yeah, what'd you think of him? You'd never met him before, but I'd been talking this guy up for a while.
Oh, he was a good dude.
Yeah, oh my
Good
God,
dude.
yeah.
He's one guy. I'm like, he looks too well adjusted to be friends with Otis.
Yeah, but then he talks.
Yeah.
He's a sick man.
We gotta have him on the show too.
Oh, he'd be great in here. He'd be fantastic. It's one of those things where like everybody in that we've talked about the Jerry Screamed It group chat. Me, Sam, Steve, and Matt Blank. Like Matt will run into Steve out somewhere. And he'll be like, oh my God, we saw each other, and it's like, oh, good, it's good. But it's crazy. That's why when I do bitch about comedy, but at least there's guys like that. Like we probably have like 100 guys that we could call like real friends. Like think of how many we see at we see at least 25 at 13 every week.
We have about probably 30 to 45. I wouldn't say 100.
Maybe I have 100 and you have.
Maybe you have 100. Yeah.
Because you think about it. Think about like Caprio. He's a guy you could see and you could talk to for an hour tomorrow, despite having not seen him in a while.
I don't think I can name. Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, listen, there's a lot of good guys. It's like, look at all the people we've had on the show. I like just about everybody we've had on the show.
Some few exceptions.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple notable ones. Charlie for one.
Charlie Campbell.
No, Campbell hasn't been on yet.
Next week.
Yeah, we're gonna replace the bad memories of Ooh Wow Charlie with Hey Now Campbell. And no, I do. I like everybody we've had on.
I don't.
Yeah, I guess I don't either. So I would say they're about. I'd say they're about.
3. It's 4. There's definitely 6.
We hate everybody. Yeah. All right, Saquon Barkley.
We're back.
You think this is going to explode when I open it?
No. It exploded when you opened it.
What were we talking about before? We should be generous with the cutting there, just because I don't want to make it. There's something we could cut this to. There's something about if somebody's come on the show, I don't want to badmouth them on the show because there's an element of fakeness to that. We had them on. They might have pissed us off since then, but we still had them on. We could have not had them on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, with some people, despite their big reach, we didn't get dick from having them fucking on anyway, so we might as well not have had them on. Some of these people who claim to be these big fucking draws that can't fucking get more than 100 people to watch this fucking...
Well, don't talk about fucking Anat Kumar like that. You know, he's a nice guy.
All right, Saquon Barkley, we're back. It was too obvious who we were talking about.
I know.
All right, now we're back. But you get what I mean? It's like, oh, we've had them, so it's like, you can't... it's our choice. But, all right, Saquon again. What were you talking about before that?
I forgot.
The Clippers?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
what did Don Sterling do?
He told his girlfriend something which I think is really reasonable, and he was realistic about this here, right? He's dating a girl who's like 30. He's 80. Everybody knows what the deal is.
Is he dead?
No, he's alive. And he said to them, he's like, if you're coming to my games, I just like them. Do you have to bring black people? Oh my God. That's what's crazy. It's he doesn't care that his girlfriend is fucking other men. It's that she brings them to the games. But it's like if your girlfriend was fucking other people, I wouldn't want her bringing them to my games or to my shows.
No, why would she bring the people she was having sex with to the games? That's kind of insane.
She's a young dumb woman fucking a rich guy.
Yeah, true.
It's how about did you ever hear the story about Anna Nicole Smith?
Anna Nicole, who even is that?
The Playboy model. She was when Playboy models were huge. She was like one of the most popular ones.
I've heard the name.
She was the one. She doesn't fuck with happy hour. She. That was a. All right, that was the last Saquon Barkley I'll do. Okay. Look at the time, and I felt bad about that. I don't feel bad about it at all. But she married an old guy, and then when he died, she found out that he didn't put her in the will.
Huh.
And she went to court over it, and she still got nothing.
Good. She shouldn't get anything.
Yeah, but she sucked his old dick.
No, but so what? Sucking dick shouldn't get you anything. Despite what comedy bookers may tell you, sucking dick gets you nowhere.
Oh my God, yeah, but could you imagine? Like at that point, there has to be a wink and a nod, and you have to come. Like that's the ultimate.
How much was he worth?
Millions and millions and millions.
You could leave her $1 million.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, and she went into a spiral and then died young, drug overdose.
Was she fat?
I think at some point she got a little bloated, but she was thin. There's a great. You ever watch My Name Is Earl?
Yeah.
It was my favorite show as a young teen. Loved it. And there's a great line where they were talking about Anna Nicole Smith, and Earl's like, "Yeah, this one's for Anna Nicole, huh?" And then Darnell goes, "Yeah, I guess she really got fat, huh?" And he goes, "Well, she's dead." It's like, wow, this is Mike. Oh, wow.
The one girl in that, I don't
Jamie Presley or Nadine
There's
Velasquez.
2 girls in that show I think are very hot.
Katarina and fucking Joy.
Jamie Presley, 100%.
Joy, and then Katarina's very hot on it too. That's her name.
Oh,
that's her name.
Okay.
Nadine Velasquez.
Nadine Velasquez. I gotta find out what she looks like. Nadine, that's not Nadine.
She gets naked in the movie Flight with Denzel Washington.
No, she's attractive, but it's not who.
Washington.
No, what the hell is her name? Oh my God. She was in.
Or it's Catalina. Her name is Catalina.
She was in 2.5 Men, and she was in this. And everybody, My Name Is Earl. She's the one Charlie gets engaged to, and she's fat now, but she's still hot as a fat woman.
Mia?
Maybe
the girl who plays Mia on 2.5 Men. He got engaged. Or no, Chelsea.
Maybe it's Chelsea.
Those were the 2 he was engaged to on 2.5 Men.
But she introduces herself to Evelyn, and she goes, "This is my mom, Evelyn." And she goes, "Oh, hi, Mom. How are you?" And she goes, "Oh, please, call me Mrs. Harper." What the hell is her name? Oh my God, I hate to have dead air on the show, but I need to look this up.
Yeah, we're really alienating Ghoul Nation right now. It's over for them. Listen, anytime you want, brother, I could go.
She's like fat now, but she's attractive fat.
Who is it?
Sheila, and My Name Is Earl.
Let me see her.
Oh my God, what's her name? Katie Mixon.
Oh, she is fat now, Katie Mixon.
But she's still hot.
That's not who he was engaged to. That's who he almost had a threesome with Alan.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Could you imagine me fucking a woman with my Alan? It would never work. I
think it would.
He wouldn't look me in the eye after though.
She looks hot in this picture. I hope this is for a role.
No, that's what Philadelphia comedy's looking for. Show that to the camera, everybody. I want to say a few words about this.
Please be a role, Katie Mixon.
If you don't look like that, then I'm not booking you. You're never getting on anything, brother. Never. That is a beautiful woman, and that is a woman who deserves love.
I hope to God it's a role. Yes. Oh, thank God.
Has to be.
She is.
She was on Eastbound and Down too.
Yes.
She shows her cans on that, but they're not hers. It's a body double.
I think even as a fat woman, she's attractive. See, why can't I find something like that on Bumble or Hinge? I
don't know. I haven't been on either in years and years, man. That'd be a good thing for the show if I get on one of them and do the, because this show is niche enough that a regular Philadelphia patron of the world might not know about it.
You'll get material out of it. I was dating.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm really been lacking. I'm discreet. I don't go around and spew. If I'm gonna dump my seed inside or on top of someone, I like to think that I don't need to have to repeat it. I just got out of the. Every guy has in his 20s a phase rather, where they're there's a validation thing where it's like you want to go out and flex and be like, look at this, I can pull ass, but eventually it just you're not like do things because you want to do them.
Right.
I'm sure you can relate. It's
What's that?
Usually that's where I didn't think of this. I say it. I wasn't saying that backhandedly, but usually you're like, oh yeah, I can relate.
No, it was on last day. It was almost New Year's 2 years ago, and it was very uneventful. I guess I'm just retarded because the girl invited me to her car, and I was like, oh okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, but if you weren't into her, it's like
we sat there for 20 minutes, and she was like, I just left, and I was like.
Yeah, you should have had her blow you or something.
And then later, they're like, she wanted to have sex with you in the car. And it's like, why in a car?
Who said that to you?
I forget who it was.
Probably Combs.
Combs, but it's like, who the hell wants to have sex in a car?
Well, maybe she had she lived with her family.
She did.
Well, that's why, dude.
Yeah,
if a girl lives with her family and she asks you to get in the car, that's as good as her just saying with the runway, "Come on in, boys, the water's fine."
I had a place to myself.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah,
Remember that was the night where I thought the loaf of bread was a rat.
Yeah,
I was woo. I was going into 2024 cooked, and I said, "Luke, I saw a rat on the counter," and you looked all over, and then he said, "Could it have been the loaf of bread?" And I said, "Oh, wow, oh wow, Charlie!" And
yeah, but
that's the last time I buy pumpernickel.
But you always deny how high you are until the next day.
Yeah, everybody does. You get paranoid.
Oh yeah,
I haven't been getting high lately. And this is only on marijuana, everybody, so relax. Yeah, there was a night at 13 a few weeks ago where I frivolously denied being under the influence, and I was cooked. And I haven't been doing it that often though. But that night was a.
Last time I smoked weed was. Well, I took half an edible with Dunbar.
But you never do it with me. Well, I guess the ones I get are pretty big.
You get some fucking dense.
Some
dense ones.
Couple 250s.
Little, that's brutal. I couldn't do that.
Chuck will eat them. And
oh my God.
He'll come up to me after. He'll be like, oh. He'll be talking to me. It's like his eyes will be like water. And mine will be too, and we'll be looking at each other. We'll be like, "Oh, buddy, I just love hanging out." I'll be like, "Chuck, so do I, man." And I
think that's the biggest problem is it's really expensive.
Oh yeah, that's the main reason why I deleted that. I told you I deleted that guy's number, and you know what I mean. The only way I could get it back is if I ask Batakosh, and so it's gone for good.
That is the biggest barrier to overcome. Yeah,
that's like one of those guys. How like Scott Hall would remember at WrestleMania 18, he apparently. In 2002, he was taking the shit that would make you violently ill if you have alcohol. There's like some similar to there's some kind of drug you can take where if you you take it, be trying to get off alcohol, where the deterrent to not drink it is that you'll get incredibly sick.
Can you move over a smidge?
Yeah,
I apologize.
I was moving out. Wait, we got to cut that about. There are a lot of edits today. I'm sorry. We got to cut the cocaine.
But Scott Hall was taking the thing that makes you ill if you drink alcohol.
Yeah, and then they did some kind of thing where Austin was doing a beer bath on him, and I was laughing and laughing.
What's the matter? You don't want to have a drink with Stone Cold? What? You're not my friend. You don't want to have a drink with Stone Cold? What?
Stone Cold in 2002 was like an asshole.
Yeah, I was. Apparently. Wrestling Regret was watching the old matches with him and Taker. Apparently those were horrible. But then Taker before 2005 was always sucked.
Yeah, it was hard.
Wrestling matches sucked.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of good ones. The Highway to Hell one, the SummerSlam. What was that?
Stone Cold.
That was pretty good, but it wasn't great. Back then it was about but to have watched that at the time, to be 12, that must have been so cool. I mean that's.
I'm trying to think as a kid of the coolest thing I saw as a wrestler.
Matt Hardy?
No, Matt Hardy always lost. What the hell did I watch?
I mean, the coolest thing I saw, I don't think anything will ever top it, was Rock Hogan. I mean, watching that, I was the biggest rock fan there was.
Well, I was 3 years old when that happened. Was that 02?
Yeah, so I was 5. There's a lot that goes on between 3 and 5 with what you're able to
You know
remember.
what I remember is watching Benoit beat Michaels and Triple H. That was so fucking cool. And seeing him and Eddie Hogg, it's like, yeah, it's so cool. And then he murders his wife and son. But
so we only got cooler.
yeah, sure.
Occasionally the sequel will be better than the original. Also, shit.
I'm trying to think. What was the other main events I watched? I don't really remember anything. Like, watching Tegra beat Edge, that was okay, I guess.
That was one of your at WrestleMania 24.
Yeah,
that was one of your big. I'm not.
No, it wasn't. I mean, I'm trying to think of the WrestleManias I watched as a kid.
I'm thinking of the memories. The like wrestling shows and moments I remember the most aren't always the best. Like one thing I vividly remember was how cool I thought it was. I think I was 9 when they shoved Vince McMahon's head up the Big Show's ass. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of like throw Big Show over and he goes falling.
Yeah,
it's like imagine if some kid in the front row saw his asshole.
So stupid. I was talking to Marco about this. They really misused the Big Show.
Oh my God, yeah.
He was 0-1 Rumble. He comes back. Place goes insane. He comes in. He clears out like 4 or 5 people, and then he gets the Rock. He throws to the Rock. Rock versus, and then Rock 1 punch, 2 punch, turn, spit, 3 punch, off the ropes, clothesline out of the ring. He eliminates the Big Show in under a minute of him being in the match.
Yeah, that was 2000, but yeah.
That was 0-1.
Oh, Rock didn't win the match? He just threw him
that
out?
was when Austin won.
All right, yeah, then it was 0-1.
Yeah.
You're right. Because I was thinking of it in 2000 when he threw him out.
No, 2000.
I was wrong. I was misspoken. 2000 Big Show won.
He technically won the match.
Yeah.
And then he comes in the next year and he gets eliminated under a minute.
I didn't remember that in the 0-1 one. And there I was trying to get corrective about the years.
Big Show, this is one of the rare times I correct you. You usually correct me.
Do I seem like an ass when
No.
I do it? No, I am. Yeah, the Big Show. I don't know. I think Vince, there was something about him that Vince never trusted him.
I guess the weight gain, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, he looked like a killer in WCW.
Yeah.
Like, if he could have gotten down to that. But they would bill him as 500 pounds.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. He was the biggest guy on the roster.
I'll bet the Big Show got into some stuff, though, behind the scenes. I'll bet he was a wild guy.
What do you mean?
Drinking.
Oh, Big Show?
Paul White? Are you talking about Paul White?
He wrestled Hogan on like an independent show in Tampa in like 2008 or something like that.
How was he allowed to do that?
He was released.
Big Show?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
For how long?
He got released for like a year. He came back between like 07 and 08. He got released for like a year. And I don't know why, but he went to do boxing with Hogan wanted to promote Big Show as a boxer. And when Big Show was training, he got knocked out. And then he got up, he drove home. He said like he got knocked out and then he woke up when he was in his driveway home. He forgets how he got home. So he canceled it. And Hogan was, of course, pissed off about that. Probably because he wanted him to fuck Brooke or something crazy like that. But
well, he wanted to be one of those 8-foot tall ones.
Yeah, 8-foot tall Big Shows. And but to make up for it, they had an independent show. It was Big Show. It was Paul the Big Show White against Hulk Hogan.
Who went over?
Who do you think? it was exactly how a Big Show Hulk Hogan match would go.
They never had their big WWE match or any match in WWE, did they?
Big Show and Hogan?
Yeah.
No. I remember
Wow.
I remember one time Khali was fighting. I remember this as a kid. This is one of the random ones I remember. Khali was beating somebody up, and Hogan came out and stopped him, and Khali powdered against a fucking 60-year-old Hulk Hogan, and Hogan went, "Come on, slam." He's like gesturing to slam Khali. I was like, I can't wait to see. I hope they do Hogan against Khali. I want to see him slam him. And that match never happened.
Thank God.
That could have been one of the worst matches in the history of wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, we just had the anniversary of the Saudi DX versus Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, and the best,
awful.
Oh yeah, I knew it.
We
Yeah.
gotta make. I wish that the network or Peacock let you do a playlist of individual matches from shows. They don't let you do it.
What would you make?
I would make
matches?
like a best and worst. We'd watch that. We got to make a list of them in once, and then we got to get Marco up here. We could have a wrestling night where we just watch the old shit. One of the best nights I had all summer was watching after SummerSlam ended.
We go, let's watch some Hogan matches since he died. They watch Hogan against Vince and go, let's watch some Vince matches.
Imagine when Vince dies, how sad we'll be.
Oh, I'll be devastated.
It's been a terrible year for deaths. I didn't care that much about Hogan, but Ozzy, Ace Frehley. Today, the woman who was in Grateful Dead died. Donna Jean. She was my least favorite member, and I didn't like her singing one bit, but she was kind of just in there because the keyboard guy was fucking her.
Yeah. Nobody that really cared about died. So.
Who else died? There were others too. Theo from the Cosby Show, I didn't really care about.
Hogan was probably the worst one for me.
Did you grieve Hogan?
No.
Let's look it up. 2025 deaths. I'll pull it up here, folks.
I'd be really upset when Vince dies.
I'll be devastated. I mean, presuming that he out.
Austin would be really. Austin.
I think Austin will outlive me. I hope he does at least. 2025 deaths.
Don't say that. You're gonna be splitting rent.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So don't be saying that. I can't wait. I know what I'm gonna say when you kill yourself or something. I'm not gonna say it. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize.
No, go on.
When you pass. when you're met with the Lord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this line. I'm gonna say, it's really tough. Because there was no signs.
Yeah, there aren't too many that I'm gonna. There aren't too many people we know that I'm gonna. Gene Hackman, that one really got me.
But he was like 115 years old.
Yeah, but he said a lot of really good things.
Who else is there?
I mean, there's freaking Mississippi Burning. I mean, how could you beat Mississippi Burning? Diane Keaton, I didn't care about. Jane Goodall, a lot of people cared about.
No idea who that is.
I would think you'd care about her because of the work she did with monkeys, but I.
That's who that was. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, that woman who loved all the monkeys died. Kim Kardashian died.
He can say that. He's black, folks. You can say that.
Oh yeah, that's the essence of my act.
There's nobody else like famous. I mean, that guy Pierre Robert died. Robert Pierre.
Pierre. Yeah, he.
Is that his name, Robert Pierre?
No, Pierre was the first name.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw him. He would come out at a few concerts I've been to and stuff, but I didn't grow up listening to him, so I don't have the same attachment. I haven't listened to terrestrial radio in a long time. It's just having the control over changing music. I value listening to music in the car. It's probably my favorite thing to do. I
don't listen to music in the car.
Ever?
I listen to like podcasts and stuff.
Oh yeah, there was a time where I put on music in the car once when we were together, and you weren't upset, but you were like, "Why'd you put this on?"
I shouldn't have been like that, but that is a weird thing about. I can't listen to music in the car especially with people. I don't listen to anything with people in the car. I just talk.
Oh yeah, I put on Deacon Blues. I remember, and you were like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh God." Yeah, I have it turned. I have it cranked.
Yeah, I don't listen to
Mike Steve. Or no, not Mike Steve. I don't want to say this on the show. Rick. It's not Mike. It's Rick.
Can we censor it?
No, leave it in. Mike will drive us home from the bar just so we could listen to music, and he's like, "I don't care. I'll just drive slow." Like, maybe because he doesn't want to go to jail, but he's a sick man. He's hilarious. I'm going to see them this week, and it's going to be a time.
That's beautiful.
We got to get them down here again too once we move in. So Luke and I are moving.
Val Kilmer died.
Val Kilmer, yeah.
Diane Keaton, Ozzy died. I mean, I felt bad, but he was old.
You were going to say he was a drug addict.
He was a drug addict. Oh yeah, I did heroin all my life.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie Kirk. That was probably the biggest one.
Oh wow. No, he was outside of repeating that. He wasn't even a top 10 for me.
He's probably him, Hogan, and probably Ozzy are probably the top 3 for me.
I like to say Charlie Kirk.
It's yeah. Oh wow, Charlie.
But Bob Weir. That'll be bad for you.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be and Mickey Hart and Bill Kreitzman. There's only 3 left. When Phil Lesh died last year, I was devastated. The bass guy. He didn't play in Dead and Company. He just played in Grateful Dead.
The one ZZ Top guy died.
Dusty Hill. I was devastated for him. I was really upset about that.
I had like a death that made me look.
Ace Frehley bothered me a lot. The guitar guy from Kiss.
Norm Macdonald dying. That made me sad.
I didn't really care.
Who else is there? What other death made me really? Someone's gonna die tomorrow. I'm gonna be really depressed about it now.
Nate Marks.
That was sad.
That was no, I wasn't saying. Yeah, that was bad. I was shocked to find that out, man. I didn't know him that well, but I always liked him.
Yeah, me too. Who else? I'm trying to think of like a who's like a not Spock. I didn't care when Spock died. I didn't watch.
Who cares about fucking Spock? Fuck Spock. I was upset when Uncle Phil died, James Avery.
That was sad. He was
I
the best actor on that show.
Oh my God, yeah. I don't remember if I was in high school or college when that happened, but I remember going up to somebody and like, "Did you hear? James Avery died." And they were like, "Who's that?" I said, "The 38th president." And they were like, "Oh my God, President Avery died."
Kobe, that was depressing.
Yeah. I cried when Kobe died.
So did I.
I laughed. Oh yeah.
Kobe dying, and then there was somebody else, and Little Peep. I really regret even caring about Little Peep dying.
I didn't even get into Little Peep till after he died.
You told me he was. Yeah, that's same here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to act cunty, but yes, I that was retarded. I mean, I felt bad because he was like younger, the same age as me when he died. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
An Allentown motherfucker, Gustav R.
Yes. Then somebody else, Juice WRLD. I didn't care about Juice WRLD. I thought Juice WRLD.
I thought that was funny.
I didn't care. I hated Juice WRLD.
Oh shit! It's the cops.
Yeah, he took all of his drugs while. Yeah, that's retarded.
Yeah.
And XXX Tentacion died on my birthday.
I'm sorry. Wow. Ooh, wow. Jordan.
I win.
Ooh, wow. XXX Tentacion. What killed him? Drugs? Or was he shot?
He was shot.
Oh, yo, this boy got shot. Yo, this motherfucker got capped. I don't say shit.
That'd be horrible. Getting shot is probably the worst way to go. No. Wait.
I wouldn't even put that in the top 10.
Sorry, that's probably not even top 25. Burn alive, buried alive.
Awful. Freezing. Freezing is bad. You're out there for hours.
What's worse, burn alive or buried alive? I think burn alive is worse than buried alive.
I think those are the bottom two. I think those are the worst ones.
Falling to your death.
That one's up. That is literally the only one on my mind that I thought could rival the two. Because ideally, I guess you want something where it's quick. And
car
you don't
accident.
See it coming.
Car accident's pretty bad.
But it depends, because if you're only going to have a couple seconds where you.
That's true.
What would get me is that moment where it's like there's nothing you can do and you're like falling. Like if you're falling from a building, you're going to have 10 seconds that I would imagine you'd die from a heart attack. You'd have to, right?
I don't know.
That'd be just my luck if I fell off a building.
This is unpopular opinion. I don't think drowning's that bad.
I imagine that there's those 20 seconds where you're fighting at the end. Because you think about it, people talk about this all the time, like people who try to kill themselves with suffocating. It's like, you never say, because there's the human fight or flight instinct that you're going to be. Some girl killed herself in the heat of the night by suffocating herself in prison. And it's like, how
do you do that?
I have no idea. I think she put a plastic bag on her head. But it's like there's a human instinct element that when you're fighting for breath, you're going to rip the bag.
Yeah, that's why I've always figured that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just unrealistic.
The best way to die is pills by far.
I don't know. You foam out the mouth at that.
What's the best way to die?
There isn't a good way. You don't think I've thought about this, nigga? They if you overdose on heroin, it's like because your body's gonna try to reject it. Your body's gonna try to make you throw it up and stuff first. Like we have these natural means of defense. It's the same reason we sweat when we get too hot. If we didn't sweat, we'd overheat and die.
Yeah.
So the body's gonna try to do that. You're gonna probably throw up and shit yourself if you're overdosing.
I guess war. I guess trying to fight shootout.
Now I would be that.
Your adrenaline's going.
That's got to be an easy way.
Yeah.
And you're going to die, and if you die at war, no matter what, you're considered a hero.
Yeah.
So I don't really care about that. That's one of the things that's like I don't care as much now. Like there's always this type of thing where it's like you're trying to control all these things in life, but one thing you can't control is how people talk about you after you die. No matter how good or bad of a life you've lived, you can't control what people say after you die.
That's true.
But it's hard to accept that in a lot of ways because people always think about like especially people who value like the idea of eternity. Like one of the things that brings me peace in life is that we're here and we're done. Everybody who lived 500 years ago outside of a few people is like completely gone. Like even like the big deals in that, like think about the big actresses of yesteryear. No one gives a shit about any of them or actors or anything. Like what do you know about Humphrey Bogart? Nothing.
I know the name.
Right, but he was the biggest star around. Like nobody's going to care about Sydney Sweeney when she's dead except people who like
Humphrey Bogart?
An actor.
What was he?
Casablanca.
No, I have no idea.
But Yeah, but even he's a 1 in a million guy because you only like you'll hear about like maybe 10 people from an era, like 100 years from now, because 50 years from now the people our
50
age
years ago we had you upside down with a fucking fork in your ass.
yeah the Kramer, that's what we're. But I mean, what from like old timey comedy? Who do we know of? Abbott and Costello. Who else do we know from that era?
Stooges.
Right. So maybe less than 10 people.
Yeah.
So it's like you look at right now, who's going to be remembered that's popular, of the most popular people alive right now, who's going to be remembered in 100 years? We got to cut that too. I'm sorry. I couldn't. You know how did I pitch you that bit yet?
No.
Maybe it was just Charlie because he says people tell me I look like a guy who owns lizards.
You might have said it.
I want to say to him, what if you just went up there and said, with that same fucking unfunny smirk you have, you fat prick, I look like a guy who owns niggers. And scene. All right. Who's going to be remembered in 100 years right now? I think Taylor. I think Shohei Ohtani.
Brady. Who else?
But even Brady, I would say more is like, well, I guess like it's from like he's like the past generation already. Trump, yeah. Presidents are different.
Okay. Epstein.
I don't think no one will care about Epstein.
100 years from now.
I think Trump, or I think take Trump out because the presidents are remembered by
they'll build statues of named high schools after Trump in 100 years.
Oh my God, yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
I'm sending my son to Trump High. Yeah.
There will absolutely be streets Donald Trump Boulevard.
How could anyone hate this president?
Well, there'll be ones for Obama too.
Yeah, true.
I think people like to name things after presidents because it makes it seem like you were living in an important time.
Yeah,
like we're never gonna have back-to-back presidents like Obama and Trump ever again. Like Biden was a big step down in terms, like he was fun to watch because he was slow, but in terms of significance, Biden's not going to be remembered.
The aura was gone.
Yeah. Well, like even now, like you look at like presidents from like everybody will remember Kennedy.
Did you?
Most people remember Nixon, but LBJ wasn't. Like people will forget about him.
Did you see what Trump was saying? I follow this. The account is called WTC_9/11. World Trade Center 9/11. It tells about all the conspiracies. They have a clip of Trump in like 2002 going, the thing about the buildings is that, people only say they're good after they went down. They're actually horrible buildings. It was very cold. There was drafts. The marksmanship was horrible, but I only said it was good after they went down. It's interesting how that happens.
I mean, look at anything is gone and it automatically, forget the bad parts.
Only he would point something that fucking stupid out. It was like,
well, the difficulty heating and cooling it was why the Port Authority wanted to sell it, because before Silverstein bought it, it was city owned. It wasn't. That's the other thing. It's not like it was owned by some private guy. It was city owned in the same way like the Port Authority bus terminal is, and it's just insane that a private citizen would go and buy something like that had no. Like, it was becoming an albatross for the city. So like, what reason, if we're just going on the pretense that everything is on the up and up, what reason would Larry Silverstein have had for buying it?
Well, the thing that confirms to me that it was an inside job was the fact that he would always, again, the documentary we watched, he would always brag about eating breakfast at the top tower and the rush of the sale. Larry Silverstein rushed the sale. Then he would brag about eating breakfast at the top floor of the building every day. And the day of 9/11, he wasn't in the building. And I just even as a teenager, a young teen, I would always be like,
You knew about that as a teen? I didn't know who Larry was.
Not that, but I always had. It's funny. I was always peculiar how no one famous dies in these tragedies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not one famous person dies in these tragedies.
Yeah, with the Vegas shooting, no one in the band got hit. Why would you want to hit somebody on the stage in the band? Wouldn't that be the most important? And they're the easiest targets. They're right there, and they're playing through a lot of the fucking.
Blow a load on Fanny. Shoot her in the head for free.
That's hilarious.
You point the gun right on me. Boom, boom.
You know the line about it's just old Luke and he's waiting on the judgment day?
Yeah.
And it was the last one of the year, and she posted some pictures of herself from it. And some guy commented a gif of Robin Williams like drinking and cheersing somebody, and it said, "Gentlemen, start your engines." That's one of my favorite phrases. I got to start saying that when things are really going. Hey, That's like Mike Steve has a great phrase like that he says whenever, like, if we're at a bar and there's no chicks and then a fucking 5 and 6 walk in, he'll go, hey, you take what they give you. He's a sick man. Oh, my God. He's a gooner extraordinaire.
I missed the pizza, Charlie. I haven't been there in
Oh, you got to come.
Got to come back.
Come this weekend if you want. Short
I had
notice.
to watch the house with my dad's place.
Well, you're welcome anytime. We'll go again soon, before the end of the year.
We're at like an hour and a half.
Oh.
Just let you know, we don't have to stop.
We're forging on. I've got to finish this beer.
Okay.
Are
you hitting a mic?
Tonight?
Yeah.
No.
I don't blame you.
Oh, tomorrow. I forgot about it. I'm going with VJ to New York. I'm off because
nice.
Election Day. I mean, it won't be nice. It will be nice to see him. It'll be.
VJ's, I love VJ. He needs to be a guest on here too.
He'd be great. He'd be great. I'll ask him about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to go up there once every 6 months or so just to fucking.
How is New York?
There are times where it's great, and there are times. So we'll be able to go to like 4 mics tomorrow.
Yeah.
There have been times where I've gone to all 4 and I've killed at all of them, and there have been times where I've gone to all 4 and there's nothing. Like the last time we were there, you'll go up in the stand and like so they put it. I'd never been on in the main room or anything, which it's the mic, so I'm not saying like I'm on there, but it's like there were like 15 comics, and they're like, I don't know if we're gonna have it. I'm like, well, there's 15 of us here. Why not have it? You're making $5 off each fucking person, and because it was the middle of the day, there wasn't anything. That's the thing. There'll be mics all day in the middle of the day, and there'll be people at them, but it'll be all comics.
Right.
And it's but they had us go up in the main room there, and it's like there were 20 people in a fucking 150 person room or however big it is, and I'm like, man, this should have been in the small room because he could have at least gotten some laughs out of it. People were so spread out. He took a nice picture of me there, but
there you go.
It's I'm one of these guys. I guess it would have meant more to me. I'm not I don't care about rooms. Like the venues I like, it's like cause like there are venues I want to go to and see, but it's like because there was a great sports moment there.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think about comedy clubs as like I've got to get on there. Like but when you say that, it sounds like you're shitting on it. But it's like I didn't know what helium was until I came to Philly and started doing comedy.
No, I knew what Punchline was before I knew what Helium was.
I didn't know what either of them were until I started doing it. I didn't know what the Cellar I had heard just comics talking about, but it's like it sounds shit like I should care about but it's like I don't care about going on there.
I do in a sense. Depends on the room.
Wait, no, you should. You should care about going on there. Like if you could be in the main room in front of the stained glass thing, that could be great for you.
Oh, for a mic? I don't care though.
But you want to get booked. Like
of course.
I'd want to get booked there because it's a good because it's like you could do things for your career, but I don't have sentimental, but like most people do. Doing comedy, I should because it's the thing I'm doing. Yeah. But it's like it's like going to Lambeau Field. I wasn't even involved in the game at all. I was just a spectator, but I had more reverence for that than I did for like if I was like, well, here I am at the Cell. Like I wouldn't. There's no venue that I could like if I were doing Madison Square Garden, but I would only care about that because it's like, oh shit, the Knicks play here, the Rangers play here. I fish. But I don't know. I don't care much about rooms. I feel like I could just do comedy wherever.
Yeah.
But that's the opposite. Like people, like it's not gay to have rooms, dream rooms you want to go on, and it's. I just don't pay attention enough.
In Los Angeles.
Now that's one just because of Kramer.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's genuinely the only reason I would feel. I wouldn't have heard of that if not for Kramer. That was probably the best goddamn advertisement for that place there's ever been.
Yeah.
Isn't that where Rogan fucking almost deported Carlos Mencia?
I don't know.
That was a Comedy Store.
That might have been the Comedy Store.
See, now a lot of these places, like I don't know the difference between them. If you took me outside and showed me it, I wouldn't know what it was.
Hindsight being 2020, Mencia is a million times funnier than Rogan was.
Oh my God, yeah.
Mencia. I mean, to me, my favorite comedian as a kid. I loved Mencia.
He's your favorite comedian?
He was one of my favorites.
I thought Gabriel was your favorite.
Gabriel, I like. After Mencia got caught stealing, I was like, I can't watch him anymore. But I like Gabriel. I love too. Mencia was great. That's something people don't want to fucking like. And you go, oh, he stole a bit from Ari Shaffir. Mencia is funnier than fucking Ari Shaffir is.
I don't think Ari Shaffir is very good.
I think Ari Shaffir is the most annoying. He drugged people. He's such a fucking weird guy. He's 40. He acts like he's fucking 17 years old.
I don't know enough about him. He's just one of those guys that anything I've seen of him, I'm like, this guy's annoying. Mm-hmm. That's the other thing. I don't like the comics. I don't know enough about who's what and who's where.
I don't care about stealing jokes. Honestly, I don't. I wish more people stole jokes.
I got to start doing it.
I wish more people stole
I've never knowingly done it, but I've got to start doing it.
I think I was bombing one time at a competition in Delaware with Allborn, and I just stole Hubsher bits.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm going to go back and listen to old episodes of the show, and I'm going to say things that the guests have said that are funny.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, but open mic is like, can you believe this comic stole bits? It's like I wish you stole bits. You're not funny. It's like what the fuck?
Well, you think about it, it's like I could just go remake Batman again or fucking any movie franchise, or I could go cover a song. If I'm
rappers do that with fucking music.
If I'm a band, then I'm playing.
I'm sampling Louis C.K. with my bits.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, we should start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do. All right, here. These are the 7 words you can't say on television. Dear God, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, again, comedy. It's just like kind of. For my own sanity, I can't keep up on the goings on of it. I don't know what's the biggest comedy beef right now.
Rogan and Maron.
They're feuding.
Yeah.
Over what?
Maron thinks Rogan's ruining comedy because of all of the people he's bringing in from Austin, putting in Austin, and then
who's he putting in Austin?
Like all these the Kill Tony people and Segura.
He might be onto something.
And then Rogan saying Maron's better. It's like, I mean, you guys.
He might be onto something.
Yeah,
they're both right.
They're both horrible. I hate both. I hate Rogan and Maron.
Maron's the type of guy that those like fucking like the Manio comics would all love. Mm-hmm. It's
Maron want to call us the N-word at Grape Room. 100%.
That's hilarious. Who else? Doesn't Maron hate fucking... Wasn't there an episode with Louis with Maron that was really good or something?
Maron hates most comics that I hate, but I also hate Mark Maron.
I know there's some guys like that. I know where it's like
I also don't like the only comic I really... I'm not going to say who did this because they're my friends. But they were talking about like... They went to Helium to see like, I guess, Gillis... And I guess Matt McCusker opened for him. I mean, I like making fun of Gillis. I think Gillis is a good comic. I think he's very funny. But they were talking about, you don't think so?
I do. No, I think he's good.
He is good. I think he's good. But they were talking about like, I was sitting there and they were talking to me like, yeah, Gillis was there and that was okay. But like, Matt McCusker, like I was like nervous to meet him. I was like fangirling. I was like, you were fangirling for Matt McCusker? I would only fangirl for Louis C.K. That's the one comic I would be nervous to meet because he's my all-time favorite. For fucking the second funniest guy on a 2-person podcast, he's a nice. I mean, he's probably a nice guy.
Matt, come on in here.
But it's like, gee, come on, you're gonna fangirl for Matt McCusker? Jesus Christ!
It's because he's attainable. Gillis is friends with A-list celebrities. McCusker is not. Like, if he is, it's only through Gillis. So it's like McCusker is attainable. It's the type of guy that might actually give you the time of day.
Yeah.
Gillis at this point, it's like, I mean, the guy who's in Bud Light commercials with fucking Post Malone. He's a huge star.
Yeah.
So meeting somebody like that, I mean, he appeared on John Montag's show Tires. So
he did.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, he did.
That's a big deal.
Well, I have a show about me watching a John Montag set. It's called Tired.
God bless him, though. What a man. What a great man. It's wild. My favorite thing about being out at the mics is who you fucking run into on random nights. I was saying this. I was thinking about this the other day. Actually, I'm not telling this on the air. I gotta tell this after.
We're like an hour 45 minutes.
You ready to end?
I gotta pee horribly.
All right.
Take care, folks.